Previously on Town Hall 9 Free to Play, we spent some League medals and upgraded our queen. Today we are going to explore the loot options in Masters League. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe. Welcome back for episode 18 of the Town Hall 9 Free to Play series. So, not a lot has changed since the last episode. That's kind of where we're at with this episode. We got Queen that's still up. She's a level 21. The King's like 45 minutes out for going to level... I have to think about that for a second. Level 18. You lose track, man. You farm, you push a little bit, and it still hasn't changed once you get to this point in the game. We have Expos down to 2 days. We got a bomb tower down, and we have one mortar remaining in my rear end. We got 3 mortars remaining with 1 down under upgrade right this second. But the moral of the story and the point of this video is to show you the massive change in loot once you get to Masters League. And so Masters League has some serious dark elixir pools. Now I know there's somebody mentioned this in comments like a few times in the past, like they said they were up in Masters League and they were doing some serious farming and they were getting like 5,000 and stuff like that. I gotta experience it for myself, guys. That's just the way I am. Like, I believe you, but I don't believe you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can post it in the comments and I'm gonna be like, yeah, but I gotta see it for myself before I'm gonna make a video on it, because you know what I mean? Like, I'm a believer once I see it. That's just the way I am. So this is what we got going on. We got some serious loot. Now you're gonna see that a lot of these replays are from like 2 days ago, and that's because we were starting our new series. Speaking of that, let's get into our question of the day real quick. So the question of the day was actually a really good one from Hersey. So Hersey says, question of the day, do you get burned out from playing Clash of Clans? And if so, how do you solve it? That is, it's a real thing, man. You do get burnt out really fast, especially if you're playing one account. Like, I got my main account that's up in Legends League, and I've been trying to push, and I've been, like, looking for clans and stuff like that. I'm in a different clan now with my main account. I'm actually up in Savage Skull with Harry, and General Tony was there briefly. Like, I'm just trying to learn some new ways, guys. But the thing is like, with this account right here, we're working on heroes. We're trying to upgrade these bad boys. We're pretty much maxed out minus some defensive options and then stuff that's going on in the laboratory. So naturally you're going to get burnt out by doing the same thing over and over and over again. And for me, as a content creator and YouTube channel, I want to do different things because we have a different audience. So not everybody looks like this base right here, and that's where we started the new Rush Base series. I know it's completely, it doesn't make any sense at all, but there's a lot of players out there that don't play like this. Like, they don't look like this base right here. So we got to try to mimic what they got going on and try to help them out along the way. So that's how I combat like the burnout, is trying different things, playing different accounts, and creating different content. I don't want to do the same thing twice over and over and over again. It just gets really boring for me. But hopefully that answers your question. If you have a question of your own, go down in the comments below and hashtag question of the day. Alrighty then. So a lot of players keep asking me what I am farming with, and we are currently using the 6 PEKKA army. I'm not saying that it's a better army than a Lalo. A Lalo is just as good as an army. It's an amazing army, as a matter of fact. I just like ground troops. I've always been a ground player, and trying to learn balloons now is just like, for me, it just doesn't work out. I just don't even want to bother with it. I'm not saying that I can't use them or can't use a balloon army. I just don't like to, because I just got more experience with the ground troops. So this is the army that we're using. The only difference is that I have level 4 PEKKAs now, and things have changed dramatically since upgrading those PEKKAs to level 4. And then also I have the ability to get the bowlers, which really sends the attack strategy over the top, and that's how we managed to stumble into Masters League. It's not a bad thing at all, to be honest with you. And as we look at some of these replays and look at some of the numbers within the attack log, you'll notice that, again, some of these attacks are from 2 days ago, but regardless, things don't change. One thing that I've noticed is that Gold League is a great farming location for dead bases. The same applies for Crystal League. But once you start crossing up into Masters League, you start finding more serious players, more serious farmers, and they manage to have like a lot of Dark Elixir, like a lot. Like, we got 1 or 2 that are in here. This guy right here is at like 6,600,000 gold and 5,700 Dark Elixir. I mean, some serious loot going on here and some serious stuff going on with this base. This is a Town Hall 10 base, obviously, but you can't really be afraid of these if you're a Town Hall 9, especially with the higher level heroes. Once you get past level 20 heroes, you should be able to take on Town Hall 10s. You might not be able to 3-star them, but you should be able to steal their loot very easily. I mean, this base has got some serious loot. Over 1 million elixir, guys. Over 1 million elixir. Now, granted, we couldn't get all of it because there was some expos that were still alive. Actually, all 3 Expos are still alive, and there's a single target Inferno Tower on the back side of the base. But the point of this is that you notice that with our troops, we're able to basically go around the outsides of the base and steal massive amounts of loot, with the bowlers being able to get to the core. I mean, granted, if you can't get bowlers, try some Valkyries. Try to get some Valkyries in those clan castles. You got to try to get into a clan that will at least donate, and if you can't, then you need to move on and try to find another clan. That's just my advice there, guys. And I get a lot of requests for people trying to find clans, but unfortunately, I'm only in the one clan and that I actually have any type of influence in, and they're pretty much full all the time. There's nothing I can do about that. So starting a new clan, I don't know about that just yet. I just don't have that kind of time to do that, guys. But serious pull of loot off of this base. So I tell you what we're going to do. Let's go out and try to find a live one real quick. And let's do a live raid. And let me try to show you like what I'm seeing in Masters League. All right, Masters League, show me what you got. So we got some decent offerings here, guys. These aren't bad offerings. 38.92. That's really not. We're going to scroll through a few and see if we can find a 5,000 one. It could be hit or miss. You never know. 3,000. These are really good pulls. But I mean, you got to notice with some of these bases, though, you have to be careful, especially if you're using this army. You got those single target Inferno Towers, and they absolutely wreck P.E.K.K.A. So I try to be a little bit selective on some of the bases that I actually go after. 2744. If you're looking for exclusive Dark Elixir, this is definitely the place to do it. Now, you're not going to find a lot of dead bases like the one I showed you in the previous replay. Those are like far and in between. Sometimes you get lucky and find them, sometimes you will not. But so far, not bad offerings. 3578. We got one here for 582. So this is a Town Hall 9. We're not going to have to face off against a Town Hall 10, but let's see if we can try to get most of the loot off of this base. We do have our queen available for the moment, so we're going to try to make the most of it. Looks like we got a drill right there, and there is one on the opposite side of the base. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a P.E.K.K.A. and P.E.K.K.A. So we're going to just basically target this one side of the base, and then we'll save the queen for the back end. So let's go ahead and get some wizards down back behind them, do a little bit of funneling, and get the wall breaker down. So let's open up the compartment, guys. And you guys, by now, you should know this army. If you don't know this army by now, the last couple of videos, man, that's where it's been. You know what I mean? So we're going to give those P.E.K.K.A.s a second to get in there and find some of the giant bombs. Let's go ahead and drop a rage spell. And this base is perfect because it does not join in together. So we're going to go ahead and drop the jump spell. Let's go ahead and freeze that for a second. Drop a heal spell for our P.E.K.K.A. And the bowlers are catching up slowly. They got a little sidetracked there for a moment, but they're going to catch up for us, and they're going to get in there on a Expo, take one down maybe. And let's go ahead and drop a rage spell down here. Looks like everything is moved to the core. Down on the bottom side, they're going to hit the jump and then retarget. Nice jump on the P.E.K.K.A. there. That's, oh my gosh, did you see that? The bowlers reached the Dark Elixir on the opposite side of the base. Whoa, that was amazing. We didn't even have to drop the queen on that one. Sorry, forgive me for my excitement there. I did not expect that. That was completely unplanned. Really good angle on the bowlers there to take down that Dark Elixir drill for us. We stole all the Dark Elixir without even really having to try on that one. So we will lose our bowler, our final bowler, to a giant bomb, but we still got P.E.K.K.A.s going. So we're going to try to let this one work its way out, let the queen get a little bit of damage on some buildings, try to get a little bit more resources off of this bad boy. We're going to wait until that archer tower targets the queen, and we're going to let her work for a second. Man, I can't get over that Dark Elixir drill, dude. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Maybe one bowler. There's one. Oh, man. All right, so he's cooking them. We'll let him train. We're not going to wait anymore. We're going to go out and go into a live raid. So my other account's not in the clan anymore, so I can't really donate to myself. So I'm kind of really in the same situation as some of you guys, right? So we're going to go out with only 6 P.E.K.K.A.s and 15 bowlers and see what we can find. All right, so, I mean, this one's not bad. We got a 38.91 offering a lot of loot, But you got to realize we don't have bowlers anymore, and we don't have our queen. So we're only going to possibly be able to get in on that Dark Elixir storage and not be able to get much else. So you might get the Town Hall, but we got 2 single target Inferno Towers. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that one. We're going to go out and see what else we can find. We got a nice little channel here for the Town Hall. Where are the drills at? We got 3878 on this one. Let's see here. We got 2 drills there, and we could funnel into the core. We got 1 Inferno Tower down. That's not a bad thing, right? So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's just go after this one and see what we can get off of it. Let's go ahead and drop a P.E.K.K.A. Let's try to get some wizards down back behind and try to get this drill. I want to try to get the drill. We're not going to use all wall breakers in this situation, but we are going to double up right there. So we got 8 wizards for the bottom side of the base. Can we get the drill? I don't care about the defenses. Okay, yep, there you go. All right, good job, guys. Good job. All right, so let's go down here to the bottom of the base, and let's go ahead and do a little bit of funneling. So we got 5 Pekkas remaining, and we got 8 wizards, so we need to make them count. So let's go ahead and drop, we got skellies. We got skellies. All right, they're going to keep our Pekkas tied up for just a second. Not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and get those final wizards down. Let's go ahead and get a rage spell down. And looks like the wall breakers actually opened up the compartment to the left of our Pekkas. So let's see if we can do this. Let's go ahead and drop a jump right there. And we need to go ahead and drop the heal spell in the core. Maybe the... Please backtrack. There you go. There you go, ladies. There, yep. Go. Yep. Nope. Not that way. Not that way. No. You got to be kidding me. Check it. They're going to completely bypass it. Well, that was awkward. I do know one thing. If you didn't have any doubts before now you really have doubts. So let's see if we can try to redeem ourselves after that. We got to try to find some Dark Elixir and go try to find a similar base design. That way we can show you that it can be done. Now, it looks like we're finding bases that don't have a lot of loot. This is not looking very good. Now, I mean, this was supposed to be really focused on showing off what Masters had to offer. Don't fail me now, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. So I was scrolling through and I was going to hit record and I stumbled across this one. 8,000 Dark Elixir on one base. I don't have bowlers in my composition, so we're going to have to try to figure this out because I want to get as much as I possibly can. We don't necessarily need the gold and elixir, but we definitely need the Dark Elixir off this base. So let's see if we can at least grab this. We got a queen we're going to have to deal with. So let's use that queen's ability. She's going to take down that dark, take down the enemy queen. We found 1 Dark Elixir storage, actually 1 Dark Elixir drill. We got 1 down here in the bottom side of the base, and we have, where's the other one at, man? There's 3. There should be, okay, there's the 3rd. So let's drop a Pekka right here, and let's try to get some of this. And we're going to have to try to get to the core. I don't know how we're going to go about doing this because we got a drill right there. I think the closest method would be through up here. So we might have to help this Pekka out a little bit. Let's do this. Let's drop a Pekka there, and let's drop a bunch of wizards back there. We're going to hold on to a Pekka, and let's try to get inside this base. Let's open up this compartment right there, maybe. Come on, Pekka, survive. Come on, Pekka, survive. You can do it. All right, there we go. So we're going to drop our heal spell right there. Let's go ahead and drop this, jump, and let's get into our compartments. And we might lose our Pekkas before they ever actually get there. I mean, we're dealing with the Town Hall 10, so we're trying to do the best that we can. We're going to get in there on the dark. We're going to get that down. We have 1 more Pekka remaining. Can we? Okay, they're going to get in. I'm not worried about the Town Hall. I don't care about the Town Hall. Let's get all of the Dark Elixir off this base. I mean, I know some of the Dark Elixir is in that Town Hall. Will they get it? Oh, they got it. Nice. Very nice. Oh, this is a great way to finish up this video, man. I'm telling you. 155 Dark Elixir remaining. That is it. I mean, a ton of Golden Elixir. I'm not really too concerned about that. Obviously, I'm pretty much almost maxed out on Golden Elixir. But we did get all of that dark. 8,000 in this video. And we still have a rage spell that we could swag later on or hold on to for our next raid. But anyways, that is going to wrap us up for today. 79.63. Let me go ahead and clarify. 79.63 is what we walked away with there. So that's going to wrap us up for today, guys. My question for you guys are, like, what are you having issues with at Town Hall 9? We're doing a lot of Dark Elixir farming. That's basically what we're going to be doing for a little while. We might do a little bit of trophy pushing, but we got to put our queen down for upgrade. Either that or we're going to put the king back down. I'm not really sure. We'll see how I feel here in a few moments after that king's back up. But yeah, we also have Dark Elixir troops that we have to think about upgrading as well. So it's going to get really crazy here really soon. So if you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you need any additional questions or need for video support, click one of those links over there, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.